welcome all of you to this, what I think is going to be a very exciting news for you, and something that I think each and every one of you will want to be part of. So those people who came in later now, I think we should almost be up to 100, and our room can only take 100. So this is absolutely wonderful to have so many people on the call. All right, as I said a little bit earlier, to have different results, we must do things different. Now, we have the IRP. All of you know of the big IRP bubble. Let's call it a bubble. And inside that bubble, we have two sides. We have a left where we have our gifting program, and from there, people go into the IRP program. And on the other side, we have a company that we registered as Smartbiz Holding. And our aim, you will see what we have with this Smartbiz. But Smartbiz now welcomes each and every one of you. All right, so on the agenda tonight, which will be about 20 minutes, we'll have just a short introduction. I will have the Smartbiz Plan to Wealth. And I just want to hide this screen. Okay, Smartbiz Plan to Wealth. Then we will look at building a Smartbiz community, because the whole thing tonight is going about building a community. Because we have community, we have power. We can negotiate with companies and we can get what others don't get. But it's always a give something and get something. So this I will show to you. This I will show to you. Okay, people are still entering the room. Now it's coming on my screen, but Dr. Francois, if you can just quickly add them when they come, I'll be happy. Right, then, some more people coming in. Right, then the next point is the Smartbiz Consortium. We are not just here to get into something and for some small reason. We have a big plan at the other end of our community, and that is our consortium company, in which all of you, I think, will love to be part. But we must first do something, and then we get in there. I'll show you that. And then we are tonight starting with Berry. But Berry is already an established company, and they are very much focused on charity. We checked them, we did the due diligence, we were happy. What we tested and what we checked, we are happy to then partner with them in the way of we will build a community that can help them with their charity work. But in exchange, they are going to give us something big, which I will show you tonight. So Berry is there. If you decide to no, I want to do my own, you can go and do it on your own, but you will not share in the big advantages that we are going to get. Then I will show you two options of participation in this community that we are building. And then I will show you our packages, right? That we have put together, tested, and which we are going to work with in this community. And then I'll just show you the Google form. All right, here we go. As an introduction, I just want you all to know that the Smartbiz Holding Pty Limited Company was registered with a main aim to legally help people to financial freedom within 1 year. Multiple streams of income will be offered with negotiated extra advantages for being a member of the Smartbiz community. Big thing is here to become a member in the community. All right. Okay. Then also to know that the big goal being for all to be members at the end in our Smartbiz Consortium. This will only start in about 8 months, but by then, the members, you all could be past $350,000. And then we will form groups and participate in big international projects such as property development, franchising, import and export industries, and more. And as you all know, money makes money. All right. And then every member joining the Smartbiz community. And I think we are the only company in the world that can say this without blinking an eye, will within 1 year pass 1 million asset mark. Okay. All right. Oh, shame. We have people sitting in the waiting room now and they can't come in because we are full. But it's okay. We are recording it and we will set it out. Right. That's the introduction. That's all I want you to know on that. Now let's look at our smart plan to wealth. A collection of opportunities will be selected and participating members become part of this Smartbiz community with the following extra advantages. Firstly, to receive extra trading signals, which I will explain just now. From Berry, we get 1 trading signal every day. So in this community, when we pass what they ask us to pass, we will be getting more signal, which you will not get if you are outside the community. This we've negotiated. Those who register outside will not have these advantages. Secondly, once you're in the community, you will be allowed membership into the Smartbiz Consortium company and participate in joint international projects, and each project will exceed $100 million project. We are talking to a company, billion-dollar company in Dubai, who loves what we are doing, who said if a group of people in our consortium company put money together and we have 50 million, they will add the other 50 million. And then they have projects like property development in Dubai, where we can look at 300–400% profit. All right. So everything will be done above board by professionals, which we are going to have in our company. All right. So let's go to the next one. Now, building a Smartbiz community with multiple income streams. Our opportunity 1 is what we are starting tonight, and it's called Smartbiz Berry. As I said, Berry is already out there. Many of you are already on Berry. But now you can have the opportunity to create a second registration into the Smartbiz community, which makes you a member there. All right. Then we have our own Forex trading platform already operating. And soon somebody, Dr. Karine or Dr. Franz or so, will take lead there and create the same presentations, what I'm doing now, but focused on that one. All right. And then in January, we'll have our, we've already also done our due diligence on that. Everything looks very, very good. And in January, we'll add this arbitrage trading company to our collection. Now, the arbitrage and the Smartbiz Berry are going to run in more or less the same, but there is a big difference, which I will show you. And I'm also going to do that one as I'm going to do the Smartbiz Berry one. Now, 2 more opportunities after these will be added, and taking part in every one will make you a Smartbiz community member. All right. All members registered in 1 or more of the Smartbiz opportunities will be eligible for membership in the Smartbiz Consortium company. Now, I will show you just now, but can tell you now that in the consortium, we will have Class A, Class B, Class C. And the more opportunities you are involved in, the higher class you will be. Not to get a higher share or shareholding, but there will be advantages for people who are in the higher classes. Some nice things, which will not negatively affect the other members, but it's just something nice. All right. And then lastly here, as I said, now the more you are, the higher class you will be placed in that one. All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, here I just want to show you the consortium, just something about the Smartbiz consortium. And it's really a matter of together we can do more than what we can do on our own. Just believe me in this, because in my practical life, I have experienced all of that. In 1980, I started teaching, and within 6 months, the police were investigating me, saying, where do you get this money? I was only earning 400 Rand. And then I showed them that 6 of us had clubbed together, and that 20, then it was about 20, 30 Rand. The payment was 130, 140 Rand for the month for a Piper 180 aeroplane. So we all clubbed together, we bought an aeroplane, and we could afford it in my 300-400 salary. We had a boat and we had a caravan. And all in all came to about 150 Rand. My payments were 60, and we could enjoy more because we were doing things together. Now, since those years, it has been in my mind to one day have an opportunity like this, where people can understand and see working together, doing things together in a structured, orderly, professional, legal way, just gives us so much more. All right. So at the time of becoming a member, you will have in excess of 350,000. According to the number of registrations in the community, as I said, you will be in class A, B, or C. Here, groups will pool money together and be part of an international property to development, franchising, all that what I said. All projects will be valued at over $100,000. Okay, we will have our international lawyers and auditors to manage all our shareholding and legal documents. That's all you need to know now about that. Okay, just the basic of Berry. You will see just now how one of the options you have is to do it on your own, be trained and do it on your own, or we have our wealth coach who will, for a 1-year period, with a memorandum of understanding, work with you and basically do many things, but it's under the program of you are accepting her as our wealth coach. So we will pay her a percentage, small percentage, for her helping us in our work. The basic of Berry is that all of you have heard of trading and the signals, and oh, these people, these top forex people, they must know the market. If there's a bomb here, if there's a earthquake there, we don't have to know anything. Nothing. Berry gives us a signal a day, and this is what it looks like. The signal could be the currency BSS. You buy at this minute and you sell at this minute. That's all. You don't have to know anything. But this, what I'm showing you here, is really, it's a 1% of what can and must be known. So if it says BSS, we go on our app and we look on the side here. Where's BSS? Where's BSS? Here it is at the bottom. You click on that and a page opens there. At the top, you see BSS USDT. And then it's a matter of buy and sell. That's all. All right. Now, this one signal they give us a day, that is every day at a fixed time. We get the signal and we do that. But how to read, how to do everything inside and see what is what, where is where, that is the training our wealth coach will give you. All right. So this is all I'm going to say about the basics of Berry. Now, there's options, the options of participation. 2 options. Firstly, all members who choose to pay, if you choose to pay $30 for a 2-hour training session by the Smartbiz Wealth Coach, and then continue to do the daily trading on your own. These members will remain members in the Smartbiz community, but you must also fill in the Google form to be completed for application, because we are all going to apply for membership through our Google form. And then we will be registered, or she will contact you personally, and you will in 10 minutes set it up, and then you are linked to the Smartbiz link and you are part of the community. All right. The other option is for those of you who want to be part of Berry, Smartbiz now Berry, but need someone to assist you. We have a wealth coach available, and the leader of the team, the expert here, is a lady with the name of Dimakatsu. Okay, a wonderful, wonderful, caring person. And the knowledge she has about these things, it's just amazing. Because even in our testing period now, we had some of the registrations where she handled one, and we had someone handle it with their, let's call it, 10% knowledge, and she almost doubled the returns. So we have someone who really, really knows what's going on. All right, so the 1-year MOA with your wealth coach will stipulate everything you need to know, and it will cost us 10%. She's doing mine as well. She's doing mine, and I'm saying to her, for a whole month of working for me or with me and whatever, I'll give you 10% as your commission for helping me. Okay, so no stress, only great incomes growing every month. Right, let's have a look. Now we come to the figures. We come to the packages. We're going to start with a $50 package. We have 50, 100, 250, and 500. In the community, these are our 4 packages. And each package has 2 sides. The long-term, 12 months, where you, if you decide on the 50, you'll take, we call it the long-term $50 plan. You don't withdraw anything. You don't touch it. Okay, I mean touch it when it comes to withdrawals, because what happens is we have compounding. You put your 50, tomorrow it becomes 52, and then 52 is traded with, and it becomes 55, and it becomes 60, and it becomes 65. So it's every day, it's the profits made are put on top of your trading amount, and it's a new trading figure. And it's amazing to see what a $50 can grow to in 12 months if you don't withdraw anything. And this is what I'm going to show you now. There are our months. Now, let's say we begin with 50. Our tests showed that these figures I'm showing you now are the lowest. The lowest figure that we can achieve. It will be more. And remember, this is on one trade. One trade. When you are in the community and we give Barry 1,000 people, they will up us to 2 trades a day. So this, what you see, will double. Okay, that is your advantage of being in the community. And then the little bit of commission you lose because you are not going to recruit people under your code. That's a little bit you're going to lose. That goes to the Smartbiz company, and that money goes to the that we have our dealings with Barry to participate in charity. So indirectly, all of you are contributing to charity, but Barry is saying, okay, for giving us those little bits, but for them, many little bits make many. We are helping them there, and they will say, okay, we will give you 2 signals. So you lose a little bit, but you're going to make double on the other side. But it remains your choice where you want to be. Now, the conservative figure is that $50 doubles in 1 month. And when we start on the next month, we start with 100, and it doubles again. So I'm just going to put all of this like this, showing you that the 100 will double. Remember, we're not withdrawing. We're leaving this as it is. This is our long-term 12-month plan. And then when we get to the 12th month, that's the beginning. And at the end of the month, it's $204,800. All right? But nothing prohibits you to top up. You start with 50. Oh, next month I have some little bit to save here, save there. I make some from power gifting. We've sorted out 99% of everything there. So we are soon ready to really rumble and go in the power gifting. There you can make a lot of money, and then you top up. Nothing prohibits you to top up. So there's a 50 to 204. Now we have our salary plan. Friends, this has been tested. This is reality. This is the lowest figure because I'm going to under promise and over deliver. I'm not going to tell you here, you're going to make 1 million and then you only make 100,000. If I say 1 million, I know it's going to be 2 or 3 million. Can be. All right. So here, the first few months, first 5, 6 months, there's no salary because we have to build for you some amount from where we can then start doing our salary. All right. So there's 3,200 at the end of the 6th month. So now we say, okay, let's take a salary. And our first salary we draw is $1,000. But if you have 3,200, take away 1,000, what's left? 2,200. Now that stays, it minimally doubles to 4,400. Now we can say, okay, let's up our salary the next month to 2,400. What's left? 4,400 minus 1,400, 3,000. The 3,000 doubles to 6,000 and we up our salary to 2,000. What's left? 4,000. We leave the 4,000, it goes to 8,000, and now I can take a little bit more. We take 3,000 as a salary. Remember what I said? This is the lowest figure that we can get to. It will be more, but I'm not going to say how much. You will see. All right. Okay, I just want to take this high. All right, now 8 minus 3 gives us 5. All right, 5 doubles to 10. From that, we take 4,000. So if you start this week, in 10 months, you'll be drawing a salary of $4,000 if you start with $50. All right, then 10 minus 4 gives you 6,000. It doubles, and we take 5,000. Now, 12 minus 5 is 7. 14,000, it doubles, and we take, here, we are going to take, this thing keeps popping up. All right, now we take the big salary. Look here. We take the big one, $10,000. So that will keep us a while. But what is left? 4,000, you see? Here, 4,000, 14 minus 10. Now, I'm just going to explain on the $50 because they are all the same. It's just the figures that differ. Okay, right. Now, we're on 4,000 in month 13. But do you see somewhere here where there's a 4,000? Month 9. So it will be the same. That 4,000 will become 8,000. And we take 3,000. And this is how it goes down. From that month, the 3, it will be below this 4, it will be 500. So we are repeating month 9, 10, 11, and 12. And after that, we go again, 9, 10, 11, 12. And after that, the same repeats itself. Now, I don't think in the world I have seen a plan like this that can give us the security of a fixed salary from only $50 starting. Now, let's look at the 100. There's the 100. It's basically all double. We start in month 6 with $2,000. In month 12, we draw $20,000 salary. And what's left? 28 minus 20, it's 8. You see the 8? It goes back almost, it doesn't go back, but it repeats from 8, then it becomes 16, and we get 6,000 again. So 16 minus 6, it's 10,000. It's the same as month 10. So we'll be repeating 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, we go to 250. Okay, just let me go back and show you. Look at this, $100 on the long-term plan, you will be a minimum of $409,000. Dollars. If you want to know how many rand that is in South Africa, you multiply by 17.5. All right, so now comes the 250. This is also a very, very nice one. Look at this, 1 million. There's a 1 million. Now, many of you cannot start with 250, but you can start with 100 or with 50, and you can top up, top up, top up, top up. And then very closely in the year, you will be over that. But if you are not over that, when we come with a January arbitrage one, that one and this one, I guarantee you that you will pass $1 million. All right. So here's the same. Let me hide this again. Okay, here's the same. Look at this big salary we take in month 12, $50,000. But then there's again 20,000 left. So it goes to month 13. And then we have the same as 9 again. We have 15, 20, 25, 50. Then we start again, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Now, there comes the big one. There comes the big one, the 500. Now, on the $500, on the long term, you're looking at just over $2 million. And on the salary, your first salary that you will draw in month 6 is $10,000. 32 minus 10 gives 22, doubles to 44. We can take 14, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then the big one is $100,000 in month 12. And what happens then? There's, look here, there's $40,000 difference between these two. And we're back to month 9. Not really back to month 9, but repeating the same figures, 80 and 30. So you will have that big salary, $100,000, and the next month, 30, and then 40, and then 50, and then 100 again. All right. Okay, those are the packages. Now, when you apply for the for application for membership, there's a Google form that you are going to fill in, and there it is. Okay. In that form, it tells you, it asks you your name, your surname. It asks you what option you want. Do you want the option of paying the 30 and having the training, or do you want to go into a memorandum of understanding and have the wealth coach and her team do this for you? You choose. And then all the packages are there. All the packages. It starts with $50 long-term, $50 salary. $100 long-term, $100. You just click. Now, preferably, it would be nice and it would be good if everyone can start with 2, whether it's a 50 and a 50, but you can mix and match. You can take a 50 a long-term plan, and you can take a 100 salary plan. When I spoke to our leader, one of our leaders, she immediately said, I'm going to do the 100 long-term and 250 salary. So on that form, you will then just complete that. All right. Okay. Basically, that is the presentation, and I will have it on our new group. I will set the PowerPoint, and I will set the PDF, and we will have the link there for the Google form. So, team, basically that's it. That is it. I'm 7 minutes over my time, but we won't. Dr. Francois, do you think we should take 1 or 2 questions on the chat?
In the chat room, 2 questions would be good.
Okay. Okay. If anyone wants to ask a question, all right, when you fill in the Google form, there's a question, hello, should one have the money ready as filling in the Google form? I think so, because when you send the Google form, the wealth coach is going to call you personally. And then you're going to set up. When you set up, you'll fund your account. But remember, this is not an MLM. This is not a Ponzi. This is not a scheme. This is a solid business plan to help people to a long-term, for sure, good money, and for sure the salary plan. So I've got a question here. When is the start date? I will set up the platform now. Let me see. Dr. Francois, if we set up the platform, I would only want people there who are really going to be part of us, not just hanging around. I want people, if you know you're going to be part of the community, please, will we have a link available, Dr. Francois, or will we?
Tomorrow on the Telegram group tomorrow, we will have a link available where you can invite other people to the group, but we will also have the Google form link that you can complete. And it will be a process because the coach will have to take you through everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we'll do it like that. So we can start immediately. We can start immediately, meaning that the Google form, I will now put this, let me do this. Let me do this for you. And then you can just copy and paste it here. If there are some of you who want to fill in your Google form tonight, you are more than welcome. Let me just share screen again. Here it is. I'll copy and paste it. Oh, let me get this out of my way. Like that. Then I will just copy and here I can do that. Just patience with me, please. Hide the floating. Here I will copy and paste it. Copy it. All right. And then I will put it in the chat. So those of you who want can even now just copy and paste it. Remember, you must have one per position. And in Berry, we can only have one position on our own name. So this is good for where a husband and wife, you put one on the husband, one on the wife, put the long term on one and the salary on the other one. You are set for life. If you are single, you can put a child or a family member into the other position, but we are only allowed to have one. All right, I'm going to put this in the chat. Let me just put here to everyone. Everyone in the meeting. Here it is. Why is it not pasting, Dr. Francois?
I don't know.
I'm pressing paste, but it doesn't want to paste. Let me.
Can we say, Dr. Stefan, we will open the group tomorrow and we will have the link to the form there. Because at this stage, the people are trading. They're getting ready for the trade. So you won't have much success tonight.
Oh, they're busy on the trade now. In South Africa, the trades are between 6 and 9 or whatever. And that's some of the news that will be put onto the MOU for each of you who are going to allow the wealth coach to help you in whatever way she's helping you. But in that time, we are not allowed to touch our platform. We are not. So all those things will be explained to you how you are going to work together with her. But you don't have to know about trading. She will be there to help us. All right. So, okay, Dr. Francois, have you got anything to add? I'm finished.
No, Dr. Stephen, I just know that we are just before Christmas and many people need money now. But if you can just take a little bit of what you've got, start with 50, and you can wait for 6 months. You will never ever look back.
Yeah.
We cannot guarantee anything. Anything can happen to any platform. This is high risk, but it's calculated risk. So you have to take a calculated risk. If something happens, you can't hold Dr. Stefan up. He is not the one running the platform. We are giving you the opportunity. But people, what we've seen and what we are earning at this stage is very, very, very nice.
Okay, Dr. Francois, there's just a question. What about IRP gifting? The gifting is, if you see the big round IRP, half of that half is the IRP gifting. It is, it's a beautiful program. There were just a few things that caused a few hiccups, like people not filling in their back office or not filling in the correct detail for people to give gifts to them. We're sorting all of that out. And but that is on that side. There you carry on. And on this side, we have Smartbiz, but all is in the big bubble of IRP.
But Stefan, while you are looking at that question that's coming your side, I just want to say we are sitting with Power Gifting as an amazing platform, but people don't always understand. You are waiting for people to come in, to come under you and to pay you a gift or 3 gifts. And some of us are already far advanced, and some of us are getting there. I would just suggest you don't underestimate the power of Power Gifting, because this will give you the income. Power Gifting is the cash cow. This will give you the income to put money into this system and the other systems that we will bring. That's why we said you must first be part of our Power Gifting. But people, we need to double the 1,000, 100, 1,200 people that are there. We need to double them before Christmas so that we can all score in the long run. It's a wonderful platform.
Okay, thank you. Can I just answer these 2 or 3 questions? Can you choose one, or must you invest in long and salary? No, you can have one. You can have one, no problem. One puts you in the community. And as your money comes or whatever, you can add another one. All right, then the other question, what happens if you're already part of Berry? You're already part of Berry, nothing wrong. You make your money there, but that doesn't put you in the community, in the Smartbiz community. And if we have those 2 trades, you will not be part of that. But you can have another one now registered to Smartbiz, which puts you in the community, which gives you all the double trades. And I'm even thinking that when we go to like 3,000-4,000 in the community, we could even negotiate a 3rd signal. But that's why then we will be giving them a lot for money for charity, and we will have the advantage of that. All right, so that, I hope that answers that. And then what about IRP gifting? Okay, it's still part of the big IRP. You must see the big bubble. And in that, in the IRP is on the one side, registered IRP International, and that company, and it runs the gifting and the IRP program. And then on the other side, making money there, you come to the Smartbiz side. But many people do have a little bit of extra cash, and they said, well, if we have, why can't we start with the Smartbiz community? So we had our meetings and we decided on that. Okay, what about IRP gifting? Is it still part? Yes, it's part of the big IRP. One as in trade or a salary? I don't understand that, so Sonny. One as in trade or a salary? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry. I want to help. Does IRP own Smartbiz? Yeah, it's all companies and affiliates and umbrella companies inside one big group. Okay, it's a Smartbiz Holding is a company with its own entity, but it's inside the IRP bubble. All right. What is IRP, as I'm new? Okay, Jane, it will take too long to explain everything. Let me see, what can we do with you? Yes, just if you go to the platform or to YouTube and you put IRP, you will see many training videos and explanatory videos over there. Please clarify with my name. Can I have long and monthly account? Unfortunately not. Your name and your KYC only allows one. And then you must take the husband or the child or the friend or whatever, another person, and use that for your other one. All right? So even me, all of us, we can only have one. One position being a trade or a salary. I think you answered that. Okay, thank you for that. One of my invites wants to know, will they trade for us? This whole thing of trading and helping it, yes, they don't have to know anything, but you go with a coach, You'll get reports, you'll get whatever, but we then give her and her team at 10% of our income, which she is actually doing mine as well. And I think she's doing Dr. Franco's as well. So we don't mind letting them do and help us, but we reward them and give them a commission for them helping us. All right.
Stefan, just for clarity, we have control over our own platform. They cannot withdraw any money without us. But she's a brilliant coach. We started with a bubble on another place. We didn't make not nearly as much as when she's coaching us. So you will sit with her for a year and she will coach you and she will help you to be really, really successful. What you see now is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more. Just trust that.
Okay, if we put an account in a child's name, I haven't heard anything about age restrictions. I haven't heard that.
No, it cannot be done, Dr. Stefan. It's not legal in South Africa. This must be legal with the FSCA. So it must be somebody above 18 having a KYC for him or herself. If people don't have somebody else to go for a second entity, then you can combine the two entities and say, put into one entity both amounts that you choose, and you just talk with your coach about that. But we would strongly advise to have somebody else for the second one.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure of the 18, but now we know it's 18. Because many countries have 16 and whatever, but it's okay, it's 18. All right, I think that covers all. We will set up the Telegram group, and then we are ready to go from tomorrow. You fill in the Google form, you'll be contacted, your accounts will be set up, and we'll take it from there. We're also in this group, which I will be like just taking the lead to keep everything together. I talked to Dimakatsu, our leader, about even later on looking at a corporate clothing for something that can identify us for this project. And then we'll have something else for the other project, but we can talk about that. But it's very exciting what's coming. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for being here, and everybody almost stayed to the end. And we're looking forward to a wonderful community with all of you. Thank you so much. And good night to everybody, or good day, wherever you are.